Welcome to Soulful Kitchen, where vintage charm and timeless kitchen design come to life. In today's video, we're taking you inside a breathtaking French Provincial makeover, complete with Pierre Deux' rustic elegance and cozy, nostalgic touches you'll fall in love with. If you adore warm textures, heritage details, and soulful decor, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and comment below. We love hearing your thoughts and stories. When I first walked into this kitchen, I knew it had good bones, but it felt cold, uninspired, and far from the cozy charm of a true French provincial space. So I rolled up my sleeves and started dreaming in linen textures, chipped paint, and soft, buttery whites. The heart of this transformation, that dreamy Pierre Deux aesthetic, rustic yet refined, worn yet graceful. I wanted every inch of this kitchen to whisper stories of southern France, from morning croissants to golden hour wine by the window, that kind of timeless comfort. We started with the walls. Out went the sterile white, and in came a creamy antique glaze. Not too yellow, not too beige. Just that perfect Provençal tone that makes everything feel sun-kissed and lived in. It immediately changed the mood of the entire space. The cabinetry got a full refresh too. I didn't rip them out, nope. We preserved the original wood and gave them a distressed finish in soft dove gray. The patina brings that aged look that French kitchens are famous for, and it makes them feel like they've always belonged. Hardware makes a world of difference, trust me. We swapped out the modern handles for antique-style brass pulls with just the right amount of tarnish. Nothing too shiny. The imperfections are what give them soul. It's like they've been touched by generations. For the backsplash, I went classic with white subway tiles, but we laid them in a herringbone pattern and used a warm-toned grout. It's subtle, but it adds that old-world artistry without shouting for attention. A little nod to the past with a twist. Now the Pierre Deux fabrics, this is where the magic really happens. We chose a toile de Jouy print in muted reds and creams for the curtains and chair cushions. It's romantic, it's nostalgic, and it pulls you into a different time zone entirely. Lighting is huge in a kitchen like this. I brought in an aged bronze chandelier right over the island, nothing too grand, just enough to create warmth and shadow. Then a few vintage sconces around the room, each with linen shades that glow softly in the evening. The floors were stripped down to their original wood, then finished with a matte seal that lets all the natural character show through. Every knot and scratch tells a story. That raw, unpolished vibe brings balance to the softer elements around it. Open shelving is essential in a French provincial kitchen. I kept a few upper cabinets but removed others to showcase pottery, old teacups, and Pierre Deux style ceramic pitchers. It's not just storage, it's storytelling. It's showing your history, not hiding it. We added a farmhouse sink, of course, and paired it with a bridge faucet in antique brass. It feels right at home with the vintage vibe. There's something deeply satisfying about washing dishes here. like you're part of a slower, simpler rhythm. On the countertops, I avoided anything too modern. Instead of polished stone, I went with butcher block wood that will age gracefully. The scratches and stains that come over time, I welcome them. They add soul like a well-loved chopping board. Above the stove, I built a custom range hood with a plaster finish and an old salvaged wood beam. It's subtle, but it anchors the whole room. There's something earthy about it, like it belongs in a centuries-old farmhouse deep in the French countryside. Accessories were kept simple and functional. Glass jars filled with flour and sugar, wooden spoons in a ceramic crock, and woven baskets in the corners. Everything has a purpose and nothing feels staged. That's the key to French country. It's beautiful because it's lived in. The dining nook got some special treatment too. A little round table with turned legs, and 2 mismatched chairs upholstered in Pierre Deux fabric. I added a faded blue throw over the bench. It's not perfect, but that's the charm. It feels collected, not curated. Above that table, I hung a vintage oil painting of lavender fields. No frame, just raw canvas. It adds a splash of color and emotion to the room. A little romance, a little rustic elegance. Just like everything Pierre Deux ever stood for. One of my favorite details, the dried herbs hanging from a beam above the window. Lavender, rosemary, and thyme, all tied with twine. It fills the kitchen with this subtle earthy fragrance that makes you breathe deeper. It's sensory, it's calming. Even the smallest corners got love. I tucked in an old milk stool near the pantry, topped with a stack of linen napkins and a small terracotta pot. It's those quiet details that add warmth, the kind you feel, even if you don't see it right away. The overall vibe now? It's like stepping into a page from an old French novel. There's romance in every drawer pull and softness in every shadow. It's not trendy, it's not flashy, it's timeless. The kind of kitchen that just feels good for the soul. And that's really what Pierre Deux's Rustic Elegance is all about, capturing beauty in imperfection, charm in simplicity, and making your kitchen feel like a memory waiting to happen. A space where life slows down and every meal feels like home. Thank you for spending time with us here at Soulful Kitchen, where every detail tells a story and every kitchen feels like home. We hope this French Provincial makeover inspired your next design dream. If you felt the warmth, elegance, and nostalgia in this transformation, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. We'd love to know what touched your heart most. Until next time, stay cozy, stay inspired, and keep your kitchen soulful.